Alright, this model came out of the 2017 Hot Wheels Diecast, and it is the Time Attaxi. And it was first released in 2016 as a new model. We saw it in red the first time, and for 2017 it has been released in lime green. And this is based on one of the most popular taxi cars in Hong Kong, the Toyota Comfort. I've heard some people claim that they thought it was maybe based on the Nissan Sunny, but after comparing the two models together, I'm fairly certain this one is based on the Toyota. And although the cars do look very similar at first glance, I think the dead giveaway was where the tail lights are. If you look at the tail lights, or where the tail lights would be, this little triangular cutout there at the end, at the back, that is where the tail lights appear, and in that same shape on the Toyota. However, the Nissan Sunny, that one has rectangular tail lights that go straight across, not all the way across, but rectangular tail lights rather than the triangular one that you see here. The Toyota here is more of a mid-90s model, and the Nissan Sunny would be more of a 1980s model. So in the 1980s, the rectangular taillights, kind of the plainer looking taillights, were more popular on many cars, and I think the triangular cutout there where the taillights would be became a little bit more fashionable later on. So this is the Time Attaxi. It's a highly modified version of the Toyota Comfort, and of course it is set up as a taxi, but if you needed to get somewhere in a hurry, this is the one you would flag down. You would flag down this guy. And the wheels here, you've got the copper MC5 wheels on the front, and you've got them in all black on the back. The windows, they are tinted, but they're pretty dark. They're kind of hard to see through there. You will see the little taxi, where the taxi sign goes up there on the top of the car on the driver's side. And I thought this was odd. As a Hong Kong car, I would expect the driver's side to be on the right, but it is actually on the left here. So on the driver's side, you have a mirror down here, up closer to the front on the hood. On the front, you have an exposed intercooler there, and you also have two air filters sticking up out of the hood. So the intercooler is right there on the front of the car. We'll zoom in so you can kind of see that a little bit better. There's a little bit more detail on that. So yeah, that's I guess the oil cooler. Not 100% sure on that. I think that's what it is. And then you've got the air filters up here on the top of the hood. So two air filters, and that plastic is the same as, well, it's built into the windows. So that and the windows are all part of one piece, and I believe that cooler on the front of it is maybe part of the same piece of plastic, as well as where the taxi sign is up on the top. And you notice one side has a different color back door. So this back door, I believe, is part of the interior. It's built into the interior. But one thing we noticed last year, that door will actually open. Just need to tug on it a little bit, but yeah, it bends and it opens up there. And I don't know if you can, no, I don't think we'll be able to see the detail on this, but if you get your own copy here, in the back seat on The driver's side, it looks as if there's a book laying there in the back seat. So maybe a passenger accidentally left his book back there, or perhaps the taxi driver just tossed his logbook back there. But it's molded into the seat or on top of the seat, and I thought that was a nice touch. It was really interesting, and you may not notice that, especially if you never take it out of the package. But if you take it out of the package, open up the door, and look back there, you'll see that. One other thing I noticed on this, you've got some kind of line running up the window and across and to the back. I'm not sure what that's for, but if you look right there, you will notice that it is some type of hose, some type of line that's running back there that comes out of the engine compartment and runs all the way to the back. So there is that as well. You've got some tail fins on the back, I guess to kind of act as a spoiler. Really interesting model. I really like this one. It was pretty popular in 2016 as a new model. The red, you have to go with the red when you do it the first time because that's the classic color of a Hong Kong taxi. But now they've taken some liberty, and this time it's in lime green, and I think it looks pretty cool. Thank you for watching.